Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for tuning in here on CTV Sports. My name's Cale Newman, and this is the BASALT Handicap Finals here at the Aspen Valley Polo Club. We see the two teams out there lined up. We are playing continued scores from our match on Friday, so 7 goals for Mountain Chevrolet to 6.5 for Los Amigos. And here we have the players. Let's give them an introduction. Play number 4. Oh, we're going backwards today. All right, Nacho Navijo Estrada, Sugar Erskine, Jason Crowder, and Michael Payne. Or sorry, that's Santi Tocolino. He's got a different helmet on today. My apologies. Over on the other side of things, we have Paul Foster, Mark Ganzi, Tomacho Piedes, wearing the number 3 there, and Nacho Navijo Estrada. Sorry about that. Got my number 4s mixed up. Santi was wearing a white helmet on Friday, so bear with me on that one. They like to throw me for a loop every now and then. But yes, we are ready to get underway here. This is going to be a round-robin format. We're going to welcome the Bravos team a little bit later on, and we are playing continued scores. So 7-6 displayed on the scoreboard. It is 6.5 goals for the Los Amigos team. Unfortunately, we are unable to display that half a goal, but I will do my best to keep you guys informed of that half goal. And away we go. Here we are off and working here. Tomacho Pieta is going to get a hold of this one quickly out of that bowling. Nicely done there by Tomacho Piedes. He's going to pass this one over here looking for his number 2. That is Mark Ganzi. Ooh, bad luck there for Ganzi. Got a little underneath that ball. Left it behind. And here comes Tocolino. Santi fires this one up. He's got Michael Payne there fighting with the bouncing ball. Michael going to leave that one behind. And Tomacho coming in on the action. Going to get this one stolen back here for Los Amigos. Mark Ganzi gets a hold of this ball, working his way down. He's got Sugar Erskine to deal with now. Shugs gets a hold of that line and backs that ball into danger here for Mountain Chevrolet, right to his number 4, Santi Tocolino. Santi working his way down the field here. Tomacho got a little touch on it, just enough to disrupt that play. Nice little heads-up play there by Tomacho Piedes. Disrupted that play just enough to allow for his number 4, Nacho Navijo Estrada, to come in and get it turned back, facing the right direction now for Los Amigos. Mark Ganzi takes a shot, has the distance, not quite the angle. Bad luck on that one. It's going to go wide. We're going to have a knock-in here for Mountain Chevrolet. And Santi Tocolino back there behind the ball. He's going to do the honors here. We're the number 4. Plays a fantastic number 4 position here. Santi Tocolino, he is definitely a heavy hitter. I have seen this gentleman score from over half field on this field. So Santi going to take this one in, keeping it to himself for the time being. Now he releases the pass downfield. He's got players in motion. What's going to happen here? Trying to find Michael Payne, but Mark Gansey got a hold of that line and unable to keep it going here for Los Amigos. Jason Crowder coming in on the mix, but Nacho Navijo Estrada back in control for Los Amigos. And a little bit of tennis match here. Change of possession back and forth. Here comes Crowder. From center field, Jason Crowder sends this one up the field here looking for one of his teammates. He's going to find Michael Payne. Payne gets himself established there. And Nacho coming back in for Los Amigos. It's been a very defense heavy game so far. Here comes Mark Gansey now. Mark, got a little underneath that one. Pops it out of the air, though. Nicely done there by Gansey. But here comes Tocolino to steal it back for Mountain Chevrolet. Santi. He's got Tomacho keeping a close watch on him there. Nice pass here up the field. He's got Michael Payne. It's going to be a bit of an angled shot here. Michael Payne working his way back towards the center to the goal mouth. Michael Payne keeping this one going, trying to keep it under control. Got a little tangled up there underneath the pony's legs. Michael able to get back to it momentarily, but Tomacho ultimately comes away with it for Los Amigos. Tomacho Piedes. Piedes hooked out of there by Crowder. And here comes Nacho. Gives Jason the slip. Nacho working his way down, passes this one up. He's got his number 1 out in front here. Paul Foster on the move. Nice pickup here by Foster. Keeping this one under control, working his way down towards the goal mouth here. Paul Foster miscues on that ball, left it behind. Here comes Sugar Erskine now for Mountain Chevrolet. Sugar, into the corner they go. He's got Santi Tocolino coming in to pick up the play. And looks like we do have a whistle on the field. I'm going to send some of these players off to hop on some fresh mounts. We see some of them running off to the corners there. This could be all right. Let's see what we end up doing with this one here. It could have been just a courtesy change, fair play bowling. Look, yes, that's what it looks like here. Santi and Sugar took that ball into the corner. Mountain Chevrolet possession, and no defenders anywhere near, so the umpire decided to blow that whistle in neutral territory and give that ball right back to the Mountain Chevrolet squad. Here we go with Nacho Navijo intercepting that one, working his way back down towards the goal mouth here. Nice little cut shot there. Looking for Paul Foster. Gets himself established there. Unable to reach the ball, though. And it's going to be Santi Tocolino to take it out of there. Santi. Tocolino fires this one up the field. No one there for Mountain Chevrolet. Look at that, though. Michael Payne almost got there, but Mark Gansey got the better of him and backs that one out of danger. Coming in once again here. Couple players all trying to make a play on that one, but it's going to be Crowder send this one down. No one home to pick it up. Here comes Tomacho with the steal now for Los Amigos. Coming in now is going to be Gansey. Mark working his way down the field. He's got Paul Foster up in front here. Gansey playing right behind if the need arises. Paul Foster tried. Oh, man. He was able to get one more touch on it there at the end, but not enough angle on it. It's going to go over the back line wide. So score remains the same, 7 to 6.5 here in our first chucker of the day. Santi Tocolino from the knock-in here. Sends this one back into the playing surface. He's going to find Crowder. Jason working his way down. Nice big shot downfield by Jason Crowder. Michael Payne trying to get in position here. Payne gets away from Gansey just enough. Michael Payne, and look at that. That's going to go right on through. So Michael Payne drawing first blood here today. Get another look at this one here. You see Michael Payne and Mark Gansey. They were riding together. Payne peels off to the right just enough to get away from Gansey. Makes a nice little shot there. puts it right on through. So 8 to 6.5 now. Remember, we are playing continued scores from our match on Friday. So just under a minute remaining here in chukker number 1. And umpire Dorniak waiting for everyone to get back here. Looks like Mark needed a little time there to get back to the bowl. And here we go. Ball's back on the ground. Off and working here. Santi Tocolino gets a hold of this one out of the bowl, and beautifully done here by Tocolino. Setting up a play for Michael Payne. Payne gets a little bit out of reach. Able to get back to it momentarily there, but it's going to be taken out of there by Nacho Navijo Estrada. Over here to Tomacho Piedes. Piedes now. And Crowder come together. Nice play there by Crowder. Nicely done there. Jason sets up a play for Michael, but he knew that Nacho was coming down the line and decided to against making a play on that ball. Smart move there by Michael Payne. Here comes Nacho over center field, trying to get this one down to Tomacho Piedes. It's going to be Sugar Erskine now. Sends this one over towards center, and that's going to do it, folks, for chukker number 1. We played all the way down to the double horn to end chukker number 1. Only 1 goal scored this chukker. Big defensive battle here so far. So we're going to send the players off, let them hop on some fresh ponies, and be right back in it with chukker number 2 in just a few moments. Welcome back, folks. Chukker number 2 set to begin here. We played all the way down to the double horn to end chukker number 1. Just off center here, just beyond the center line. So we're going to have a bowl in, and away we go. This, of course, is the BASALT Handicap Finals here at the Aspen Valley Polo Club. McClure River Ranch Field number 1. Santi Tocolino out of the bowl in. Santi Tocolino trying to find his number 1. unable to. Gansey got a back shot on that one here to Tamacho Piedez. Piedez now keeping this one under control. Tamacho loses the handle, though, to Crowder. Crowder, little back shot, or a little shot there, looking for Tocolino. Santi Tocolino. Nice little centering shot here, looking for the alley-oop play with Michael Payne. Nacho coming through. Payne got a touch on it. He's able to get back to that one, but it's going to be Tamacho to take it out of there for Los Amigos. 8 to 6.5 on the scoreboard here. We do have a half a goal in play here on the handicap. So, nice shot downfield. We got Paul Foster on the move here. Slowing it down. Wants to make sure he gets all of that ball. Nice little approach shot here by Foster. Paul, oh, look at that. Crowder coming through with the steal for Mountain Chevrolet. Coming out of there. Crowder still with possession here. Sends this one further down the field. He's got players in motion. What's going to happen here? Santi Tocolino trying to get a hold of something here, but Tamacho gets there first for Los Amigos. Now Nacho Novizo Estrada over here on the sideboards. That ball stays in the playing surface. Here we go. Nacho Novizo Estrada looking up ahead. He's got players in motion now. Sends a little pass, following this one up himself, trying to thread the needle down here. Nacho clears the path for Paul Foster, and nicely done there by Foster. He's going to get there, and definitely got to give credit here. So watch this on the replay. Nacho sends this one up and then kind of uses himself as to clear a path there for Paul. Nicely done there. Selfless act there by Nacho Novizo Estrada. But Paul Foster getting on the score sheet. 8 to 7.5 now as we head back to center field. With just about 4 minutes left to play here in this second chukker. That ball's put back on the ground. Out of there with it is going to be Tamacho Piedez over on the far side. Tamacho fires one down along the ground. No one quite home to pick it up. It's going to be backed out of there by Crowder with a nice little tail shot there. Crowder right over here looking for Michael Payne. But it's going to be Los Amigos coming through once again here now. Santi Tocolino. But the whistle did sound there. A little bit of a late whistle on that one. So, okay. We'll take another look at this one. They're going to have, let's see, little bit of melee happening out there. Coming around. Yep, little right-of-way. All right. It might have been a right-of-way violation, but it is right about the halfway mark here in the chukker. So regardless, we're going to take advantage of this time and have a courtesy change. A courtesy change is something that we always utilize here at the Aspen Valley Polo Club. You can think of it as a pit stop in whatever kind of racing you prefer. This is just a quick timeout to change a pony. Not time for water, not time for coaching. But here we go. Ball back in play. Santi Tocolino to Jason Crowder. Crowder sends this one further down the field here. Looking for one of his teammates, but coming out of there with it will be Gansey on the gray pony here. Mark and Michael come together there. Now Nacho and Jason. Crowder over here against the sideboards. Trying to dig this one off. Ooh, bad luck. That one's going to take a funny hop over the sideboards out of play. So, going to have a change of possession here. Umpire Dorniak confirming who had the last touch on it. And it did come off of Jason's mallet, so we will give possession to the Los Amigos squad with Nacho Novizo Estrada, bringing it back into play. Nacho looking around, keeping this one to himself for the time being. He's got time. Nacho over center field now, sends this one down. No one quite there to pick it up. Here comes Santi Tocolino now for Mountain Chevrolet. Mountain Chevrolet, they are up ahead by 0.5. Keep that one in mind, folks. We do have the half a goal in play. Oh, no, bad luck there for Michael Payne. That one, the mallet head broke on that shot. Oh, man. Had that mallet not broken, I guarantee you that one would have gone right on in. But we're going to take a short little timeout here and allow Michael to run and get a fresh mallet. Oh, bad luck. It does happen. It's one of the breaks of the game. But Michael found himself in the right position there, and that ball did not actually cross the back line there. It came to a stop right before the line. So this will not be a knock-in. We do have a timeout here. We can call it attack time, if you will. Allow Michael to replace that piece of equipment. Let him run and grab a new mallet. And when he gets back out onto the field, we will have Nacho bring this one back in for Los Amigos. Here comes Michael getting back into position here. And as soon as umpire calls play, we'll have Nacho Navijo send this one back in. All right, here we go. Sends this one down to Tamacho. Piedez, Tamacho now. Keeping this one under control over center field. Trying to keep this one moving here. Backed out of there. Look at this. Crowder coming in, picking up that pass perfectly. Right there on the sideboards. Over here to Michael Payne. Payne wants a little redemption here on that last shot that he took with the broken mallet. Michael Payne. Look at that. Beautifully done. Wow. What a great shot there by Michael Payne. He was looking for some redemption, and redemption is what he got. Look at this. He sends it off and then brings it across the goal mouth, and then beautiful next shot. What a goal there by Michael Payne. Gets his team up ahead 9 to 7.5 with 1 minute remaining here as we head back to center field. That ball put back on the ground by our mounted official, Mr. Gaston Dorniak. Jason Crowder out of the bullpen now. Crowder keeps this one going right up there to Michael Payne. Payne having a great game so far. Michael, back-to-back goals here by Michael Payne. Beautifully done. Nice setup shot, though, by Crowder. Here is Michael picking up the pass from Crowder. Perfectly placed, mind you. And just escorts this one right between the uprights. Beautiful goal. And that's going to do it, folks, for Chucker number 2. We're going to send the players off. Let them hop on some fresh ponies, and we'll be back in it with more action here after a very short break. right, welcome back, folks. This is, of course, the BASALT Handicap Final. If you're just joining us here, chukker number 3 set to begin. We finish things off with a great goal there by Michael Payne, putting his team up to double digits now, 10 to 7.5. Mountain Chevrolet on top over Los Amigos. This is the final chukker here of this matchup. We've got the Bravos team on deck, ready to join the field after this chukker. But for now, we got Tamacho Piedes with possession for Los Amigos. Tamacho, try to grab it out of the air. Sugar, little back shot here. Trying to find one of his teammates. He's going to find Santi Tocolino right over here to Michael Payne. Payne got a little trouble with that ball. And here comes Jason to pick up this play. Crowder backs that one up here, setting up, trying to find Michael Payne, but Nacho coming down the line here, intercepts that one. Nacho Navijo Estrada right up the field for Mark Ganzi, and Ganzi going to escort that one between the uprights. Nicely done there. You see that steal there from Nacho. He intercepts that one and sends it right up here for Ganzi. One little tap, and puts it on in. So, Los Amigos, 8.5 now. As we head back to center field. Quick goal there. Here in the beginning minute of chukker number 3. Sugar with a little back shot here. No one home, though. It's going to be picked off now by Nacho Navijo Estrada. Leaves that one behind. Here comes Ganzi. Sends this one deep down the field. And that one's going to go over the back line wide of the goal. Coming up here, knock in for Mountain Chevrolet. Santi Tocolino behind the ball. Santi brings it in quickly here on the knock-in. Tocolino fires this one down here. Trying to get a hold of Jason. Jason got a little touch on it. Leaves it behind for Sugar Erskine. Erskine now sends this one right back over here. Looking for Michael Payne. Payne hooks Ganzi out of there. Crowder with a little shot on goal. Will it go? Will it go? Ooh, man, that was going, but it's backed out of there by Tamacho Piedes. Now Sugar Erskine back in control here for Mountain Chevrolet. Sugar and Nacho, they come together. All right, so there was a whistle there. Okay. Yeah, right away infraction right there. So we're going to bring this one over to center field for a penalty number 5 in favor of Los Amigos. With 4 minutes, 13 seconds on the clock, you can see that digital scoreboard right there on the screen. 10 to 8.5. Mountain Chevrolet maintains their lead. And we're going to have a penalty 5B from center field. And with that timeout, we are having a courtesy change at the same time. So, as soon as we get those players back out here, we're going to have Los Amigos from center field. Bravos coming up next here following this chukker. They're going to join the field. As I mentioned before, this is a round-robin format. The Bravos Polo team lining up with Alejandro Foster, Riley Ganzi, Nick Roldan, and Alejandro Navijo Estrada. They will be wearing their Bravos black jerseys. All right, here we have our last player back out on the field. And umpire Dorniak, he calls play. Here comes Nacho Navijo from center. Nacho. Ooh, man, that ball got caught in the wind there. You saw that curve from the drone footage, but it had the distance. That was a half field shot, man. He took that from the center line, and it made it over the back line. I'm telling you, these guys make it look easy. I can assure you it is not. Here comes Tocolino. Sends this one downfield. He's got Crowder in motion, but Tamacho is there. Gets himself established on that line and gets possession. Tamacho checks over his shoulder. Tamacho Piedes sends this one over here looking for one of his teammates, but it's going to be intercepted once again. And here comes Michael Payne. Payne got a touch on it, now left it behind. Here's Crowder with possession, trying to get around Tamacho. Tamacho gets the steal for Los Amigos. Tamacho over to the corner now. He's got Nacho in on the action. Nacho Navijo Estrada sends this one downfield. He's got Mark Ganzi on the move here. Ganzi drops in, picks it up here. Next shot coming. Ganzi, what's he going to do? Is he going to neck it, or is he, look at that. Oh, bad luck. It's going to go just wide to the right-hand side and skirt behind that those goalposts there. So knock-in coming here for Mountain Chevrolet. Right. We can see here one of our players running off to the corner here. This is either a tack time or a courtesy change. Either way, we're going to wait for those. It looks like it is going to be a courtesy change. We see Los Amigos player running off to the corner as well. So we'll allow these players to hop on fresh bounce and then get right back to it here with a knock-in for Mountain Chevrolet. I mentioned the courtesy change a little bit earlier in the match. It's something that we utilize here in all of our polo at the Aspen Valley Polo Club and at the Grand Champions Polo Club down in Wellington, Florida. It's a quick timeout to change your pony, and you could think of it more as a pit stop in whatever kind of racing you prefer, where you run to the pits, you get that adjusted, and then you get right back out there. So we try to keep the courtesy changes. The sweet spot is right about 45 seconds to a minute. We try to keep that as quick as possible so that we don't lose any momentum in the match. But sometimes when we're on the far side of the field and everyone's ponies are all the way on the other side, it can go a little bit longer. But these guys have been pretty good about the courtesy changes so far. Here we have everyone back out onto the field, and umpire calls play. Here comes Santi Tocolino. Tocolino sends this one off to the right-hand side of the field, looking for Jason Crowder. Crowder unable to get there as Ganzi got a touch on it, but look at that. Crowder able to recover this broken play. Jason now with possession, looking around. He's got Sugar in behind. Sugar drops it back behind once again for Tocolino. Santi sends this one down along the ground. A little bit short, though. Tamacho coming through, trying to get there. Now Michael Payne. Nice little play here by Michael Payne. Gets this ball back under control, but ultimately loses the handle on it. Nacho, a little bad luck there. Comes off the pony. Nacho recovers. Sends this one back over here, looking for Tamacho. Now Jason. Now Santi. Everybody getting touches on this ball. Watch out, Gaston. Here comes Michael trying to get this one back under control now. And looks like the whistle did sound, stopping the action. All right. See, we have a couple players coming and converging on that ball. Michael Payne coming through. Got a little too close for comfort there, so penalty number 5A will go in favor of Los Amigos from the spot of the infraction. Nacho. Nacho Navijo Estrada sends this one downfield. Crowder going to come through and steal it back, though, for Mountain Chevrolet. Crowder, nicely done out of the air. Look at that. Showing us the hand-eye coordination. Just under 2 minutes remaining here in chucker number 3, our third and final chucker of this first leg of our round robin. Santi sends this one further down. And Michael Payne, look at this. We see on the replay here, Santi takes the shot downfield. And Michael Payne, nice little alley-oop there. Beautifully done. Michael Payne in the perfect place to receive that and poke it right on through. Nicely done. Michael having a great outing so far today. He's our high scorer with 4 goals on the day so far, Michael. And here comes Mark Ganzi with possession for Los Amigos. Mark. Keeping this one under control here. Nacho running a little bit of an interference for him. Mark loses the handle. Nacho keeps that one in. No, it's going to go over the back line there. So, have a knock-in in favor of Mountain Chevrolet. Clock ticking down here. Not a whole lot of time remaining in this first leg of our round robin. But it is the final chucker of this leg, so we will play out the 30 seconds. Here we go. Santi Tocolino sends this one back into play. Mark Ganzi chasing down this ball. Mark. Thought about it. Michael coming down the line, though. Not giving Mark an inch there. Here comes Tamacho. Piedes. Tamacho. He's got Mark in position. Tamacho sends a pass up the field. Mark Ganzi. And nicely done there by Mark Ganzi to finish us off here. Let's take another look at this one. Tamacho with the approach shot here. Mark in the right place at the right time. Nice little belly shot there. And that's going to do it, folks, for our first leg. 11 to 9.5 is the final score here for this matchup. So we're going to take a short little break here, and we will be back in it with more action here in this, the BASALT Handicap Final. We're going to welcome the Bravos Polo team to the field. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for tuning in here on CTV Sports. Round number 2 here of our round robin final for the BASALT Handicap. I mentioned this on Friday. This is a fun little matchup here for our middle leg. We have, on each team, we have the number 1s are Paul and Alejandra Foster for Los Amigos and Bravos, respectively. The number 2s, Mark Ganzi and Riley Ganzi. And the number 4s are Nacho Navijo Estrada and Alejandro Navijo Estrada. Big family affair out there today. And I think I said this on Friday. We'll allow Nick and Tamacho, they can be honorary brothers for this little matchup here. But no, what a fun thing. This is not something that you see all the time either. So it's a very, very fun matchup here. And I love the tournament committee. I'm loving the team so far this summer. But yes, the Bravos Polo team lining up with Alejandra Foster, Riley Ganzi, Nick Roldan, and Alejandro Navijo Estrada. Of course, Alejandra and Paul, they are a married couple out there, husband and wife, Paul and Alejandra. Father and daughter, Mark and Riley, and then brothers, Navijo Estrada, out there. So, very fun little matchup here. So, we've got 7.5 to 5. Bravos with the 0.5 goal from the handicap. So, 7.5 to 5. Continued scores from Friday. Here we go. Ball's in play. We're off and work, and it's going to be Alejandra Foster coming out of there with the bowling. Nicely done here by Alejandra. Picks it up, keeping this one moving downfield. Nicely done. Nice ball control here. She didn't lose the handle, but look at that. Nick Roldan perfectly placed to feed that ball right back up to Alejandra, and alley-oop shot right there. Beautifully done. Alejandra Foster getting another point here. You can see here on the replay, she miscued on that ball, but her number 3, Nick Roldan, was right there, ready to feed it right back to her. And one more tap puts it right on in. Nicely done. Great way to start this matchup here. So, we are back to center field for another bowl-in on our mounted official. And away we go. Coming out of there with it is going to be Nacho Navijo Estrada this time around for Los Amigos. Nacho, next shot towards the goal. He's got Tamacho trying to get in there, but it's going to be Nick Roldan to come away with it here for Bravos. Roldan, his pass over for Alejandro Navijo Estrada. Estrada keeping this one moving downfield. Trying to feed it up to one of his teammates here, but his brother, Nacho. Oh, bad luck there. Nacho unable to make contact with it. Riley thought about it, but she's called off now. Coming in will be Nick Roldan. Roldan with possession. Keeping it to himself. Nick Roldan, big neck shot towards the goal. Will that one go? Does not. Let's see. All right, that one went. Nicely done here by Nick Roldan. Nick has such an arm on him. Let's take a look here. We'll see if we even caught this one in frame. We weren't ready for him to take that shot from that distance because, man, Nick Roldan, he's got such an arm on him and he has such ball control. He is able to make those crazy shots from such a far distance that, you know, you're not always expecting him to take a shot on goal from that far out. But Nick Roldan gets it done, puts a point on the board here. 9.5 to 5. Here comes Nacho Navijo Estrada out of the bowl-in. Nacho, his pass up here, looking for his number 2, Mark Ganzi. Mark Ganzi, one little tap ought to do it. Nicely done there. All right, Mark Ganzi. You see this beautiful pass there from Nacho Navijo right there for Mark Ganzi. One tap and one more for good measure just to make sure it goes over the line. Nicely done there by the boys in red. Back to center field we go. 9.5 to 6 now with just about 3.5 minutes left to play here in our first chukker of our second leg here in this round robin final for the BASALT Handicap. Courtesy change here. We have Our players making their way back out here to join us at center field. And we'll get this ball back on the ground. Umpire Gaston Dorniak doing all of the umpiring here at the Aspen Valley Polo Club for our summer season. Keeping the players in line out there on the field. Doing a great job as well. He's our head umpire for not only for the Aspen Valley Polo Club, but down in Florida in the Grand Champions Polo Club, our sister club, where we play polo during the winter months. So we've got our players back out here, and we're going to line them up here at center field. 3:34 on the clock, 9.5 to 6. Bravos on top. Here we go. Ball put back on the ground. Coming out of there with it is going to be Alejandra Foster. Nicely done. Winning another bowl in here. Alejandra keeping this one going. Tries to feed it over to Nick. Here comes Riley down the line. Sends that one into the corner for her number 3, Nick Roldan. Nick working this one back towards the center now. Nick Roldan takes a shot. Ooh, gonna have a little, or not quite enough angle on it. It's gonna go over the back line wide. So we'll have a knock-in here for Los Amigos. Navijo Estrada back there behind the ball. Brings this one back in here on the knock-in. Sends it over here looking for his number 2. Mark Ganzi picks it up. Tries to pick it up there. Leaves it behind. Tamacho is right there in the cleanup spot. Sends it back over here to Mark Ganzi. Sends it over. Trying to find the goal mouth here, but it's going to be stolen now by Nick Roldan. Nick Roldan. Over here looking for Riley. Comes up a little short. Tamacho now with possession. Alejandro trapped that ball momentarily, but it's ultimately going to be Paul Foster to send this one forward for Los Amigos. Foster following up his own shot here. Gotten a little underneath that one. Having some trouble with the bouncing ball, but he's able to recover. Paul Foster. Nicely done there. Ooh. Oh, man. That one came to a stop right before the line. Bad luck there for Foster. Nick Roldan saw that. He had to do a double take there. That ball came to a dead stop just about an inch before before it crossed that goal line. So Nick Roldan with possession for Bravos. That ball left behind here. Tamacho Piedras now. Sends this one down. Right back here forward, Paul Foster. Foster trying to get this one back under control. Looking for a little bit of redemption now on that last play. Foster doing a nice job here. Following up his own shot. Paul Foster. And sends that one in for good measure. Gives it a nice little crank there at the end. Nicely done here by Paul. Getting the redemption that he wanted on that. Nicely done. So, back to center field we go. And line up on our mounted official. 9.5 to 7 now. With Bravo still in the lead. Just under a minute remaining here in our first chukker of this second leg of our round robin. Here comes Tamacho out of the bowling. Tamacho keeping this one under control. Working around the long way here. Tamacho fires one down. That one's going to come off of Nick Roldan. Nick going to get possession here. Nick working his way back down here. Sends a pass up for Riley Ganzi. Ganzi now picking it up. Sending this one down. Trying to keep this one under control. Riley, can she get back to it? No, ridden off that play. Here comes Alejandra Foster now. Foster going to get there and get this one done. Nicely done here by Alejandra Foster. Going to get that goal right here at the end. We'll see a nice little replay. Riley trying to get back to it. Unable to, but Alejandra is there. So, gets her team to double digits now. 10.5 to 7 after the first chukker of play. We're going to send them off to hop on some fresh ponies, and we'll be right back in it with more action here in just a couple moments. Welcome back, folks. Chucker number 2 set to begin here. In this second leg of our round robin. This, of course, is the BASALT Handicap Finals. If you're just tuning in here on CTV Sports, welcome. We have Bravos in the black jerseys, Los Amigos in the red. Bravos, 10.5 goals to Los Amigos 7. And we're about to get this one back underway. Here we go. Ball's on the ground now. Out of the bowling. Who's going to come out of there with it? Looks like Alejandro Navijo Estrada for Bravos. Alejandro. Estrada sends this one up the field. He's got his number 2. That is Riley Gansey trying to get there. But look at that. Mark Gansey going to beat her to that ball. Drag it forward. Now slap a back shot over here looking for Tamacho Piedes. Tamacho. Now sends this one further down the field here. He's got Paul Foster on the move. Paul dropping in on the line. Nick Roldan coming to keep a close watch on him. Mark coming in behind Paul to help him out if the need arises here. Miscues on that ball. Riley trying to get there. Coming down the line is going to be Nacho Navijo Estrada. Estrada hooked out of there by Nick Roldan. Roldan now with possession for Bravos. But the whistle did sound there. So we'll take another look at this one, see where our umpire decides to place it. Yep, that's a little sketchy on that one here. So Nick coming in, the angle was a little tight on that. So we're going to have a penalty. Let's see where he decides to place this one. All right. So going in favor of Los Amigos. And that's going to be a penalty number 2 here. 30 yards to an open goal in favor of Los Amigos. Mark Gansey behind the ball. Mark walks up to that one, takes the shot, sends it right on in. 10.5 to 8 now. With that penalty to conversion by Mark Gansey. So back to center field. With just over 5 minutes left to play here in Chucker number 2. Early here at Chucker number 2. And away we go. Nick Roldan with possession now. Nick. Roldan. Working his way down the field here. He drags this one into the corner here. This is one of Nick's signature moves. Drags it to the corner and then a deep, deep neck shot here towards the goal. Riley trying to get on to that line. Unable to get there, though. It's going to run out of real estate. That ball's going to go over the back line wide. So we're going to have a knock in here for Los Amigos. Nacho sends this one in right there for Mark Gansey. Ooh, bad luck there for Mark. Got a little underneath that one, and that ball's going to skirt away from him. Here comes Nick Roldan in for the steal for Bravos. Nick Roldan sends this one up in the air, drops it down right here in front of Tamacho Piedes, who's going to steal it right back here for Los Amigos. Tamacho Piedes. Hooked out of there by Riley. Nice little play there by Riley Gansey. Man, this one's going to be sent further up the field. No one able to get there. Nick Roldan muscles his way through and steals this one right back for Bravos. Nick trying to get back to it here. Unable to find it. It's going to be Gansey now. Gansey trying to get that one under control. Alejandro Navijo Estrada going to get there for Bravos. Sends this one down here. About 3.5 minutes left to play here. Alejandra Foster on the move. She's hot. She's already scored twice so far. Ooh, bad luck there. That ball took a funny hop right over her mallet. Here comes Nacho Navijo Estrada here to steal it back. Into the corner he goes for Los Amigos. Nacho. Ooh, bad luck there for Nacho. Leaves that one behind. First one to get turned on it, though, is going to be Alejandra Foster. Foster now. Her ball stolen back by Camacho Pierres. And whistle's going to sound out there on the field. Let's see what we got. Umpire discussing this one with the players, letting them know what he saw. Penalty number 5 here. Nacho brings this one back into play for Los Amigos. His pass up there looking for one of his teammates. Basically looking for anybody but Nick Roldan. Roldan going to get that back shot over here. Right back to Nacho Navijo. Nacho, his pass over for Mark Ganzi. Ganzi now trying to get around Nick Roldan. Not an easy task to do here. Nick just steals this one right back here for Bravos. Nick Roldan, his pass up the field, high up in the air. Out in front for Alejandra Foster. Foster, nice approach shot here by Alejandra Foster. Keeping this one going towards the goal mouth here. Foster. Oh, man. Stolen on the doorstep there by Nacho Navijo Estrada. Nick Roldan back in possession now for Bravos. Nick trying to find one of his teammates here. Alejandro Navijo trying to get there, but brother Nacho comes in with the steal. Nacho Navijo Estrada working his way down over center field now for Los Amigos. Nacho Navijo Estrada keeping this one moving. Nacho trying to get back to this ball. No, he's going to send Paul Foster forward here. Paul picking it up. Nicely done. Ooh, bad luck there. Not quite enough on it. Stolen now by Nick Roldan. Nick. Ooh, bad luck there. That ball took a funny hop right over the top of his mallet on the downswing. Backed out of there by Nacho. Right here to Paul Foster. Foster now turns, working his way towards that goal. Bad luck there. Not the right angle on that ball. It's going to go over the back line wide. So we're going to have a knock-in here for Bravos. And it's going to be Alejandro Navijo Estrada behind the ball. Ale lines up here, gets himself ready to go. Umpire calls play, and away we go. That ball's put back into the playing surface. Ale. His pass over here looking for Riley. Loses it underneath the pony. Nacho steals it back. Here it comes Camacho. Camacho Pierres. Camacho. Keeping this one going here. Nick Roldan steals it right back. Playing with it in the air a little bit. And he's going to set up a pass here for Riley Ganzi. Riley. Over center field now. Leaves that one behind. Right ahead of that 30-second warning horn. Nick Roldan sends it over to the sideboards. And whistle's going to sound here. Clock is stopped. 32 seconds. All right. So, I'm going to take a look here. Nick coming in. All right, so possession will go to Los Amigos from center field, and that ball is put into play, and we are under 30 seconds now. So let's see what's going to happen here. Camacho takes a little shot. Still on the playing surface here. Alejandro Navijo Estrada, that ball's going along the back line here. Still a live ball, Alejandro. And we're going to run out of time now. So that's going to do it for chucker number 2 here in this, our second leg of our round robin. 10.5 to 8. Bravo, still on top. Give us a couple moments, folks. We're going to send these players off, get them on some fresh ponies, and be right back in it for our third and final chucker here of our middle leg. And then after that, we will welcome back the Mountain Chevrolet team for our final leg. So stay with us right here on CTV Sports. Welcome back, folks. Chucker number 3 set to begin here of our our second leg here in this round robin. Played all the way down to the double horn, so bowling from the center to the boards, and away we go. Coming out of there is going to be Nick Roldan. Roldan for Bravos. Going to get possession here, sends this one up the field, looking for one of his teammates. He's going to find Alejandro Navijo Estrada. Estrada fires a big one up the field here. No one quite home. It's going to be Gansey for Los Amigos to get a hold of this one, get it turned back facing the right direction now. Nicely done here by Gansey. Read that play nicely and steals it back for his team. But here comes Riley in on the action. Disrupted that in just a little bit. And here comes Nick with the steal. Roldan steals this ball back over, sends it over for Alejandro Navijo. Estrada now winds up, fires down the field. He's got Alejandro Foster in motion, but that ball's going to run out of real estate, go over the back line wide of the goal. So we're going to have a knock-in. Knock-in coming here. Nacho Navijo Estrada for Los Amigos sends this one off to the left-hand side, looking for Gansey. Look at this. Gansey on the move. Beautiful pickup here over center field now. Mark Gansey on a fast pony here. Bad luck, though. Leaves that one behind. Tamacho, though, in the cleanup position here, trying to keep this one under control. Nick Roldan coming in on the action as well for Bravos. Roldan, he's going to lose the handle on that one. And Tamacho, look at that. Nice little play here by Tamacho Piedes. Read that one nicely. Oh, no. Coming in, though, is going to be Alejandro Navijo Estrada to steal this one right back for Bravos. Over into the corner for Nick Roldan. Nick and Nacho Navijo now. They come together. Nacho digging this one off the sideboards here, trying to work it back towards center. Here comes Roldan with the steal once again. Possession changing back and forth, back and forth. Roldan now with this ball, working it down the field. Nick keeping this one to himself for the time being here. 4.5 minutes to play. Nick Roldan fires down. He's got Alejandro there, but Mark Gansey going to steal this one right back here for Los Amigos. Gansey brings it over here to the sideboards. Gans keeping this one under control. Sends it over for Nacho Navijo. Nacho now with possession. He's got players getting into position downfield. Nacho electing to follow up his own pass. Now he sends Gansey forward. Nacho, his pass up the field here. He's got Paul Foster. He's also got Mark Gansey. Gansey in position. Gansey takes the shot. And not able to convert on that one. Bad luck there. We're going to go ahead and use this for our courtesy change. Or wait, no, that was... Let's see what... All right, so it looks like that was a goal by Gansey, based on the players heading back. Let's see on the drone footage here. Let's take a look at this one. All right, so that does look like it skirted right inside. Okay, so we needed to take a look at that one. My apologies on that one, folks. We needed to confirm that that was a goal, and it was, in fact, a goal. So nicely done there by Mark Gansey. Found himself in the right position there, and that ball skirted just inside the post. So 10.5 to 9 now on the board here. Los Amigos trailing behind, but they're coming back. They're getting back in this one. So, nice goal there by Gansey. We did need to confirm that one. It was a little close, but ultimately, Gansey does get credit for that goal. Ball back in play. 3.5-ish minutes left to play. Alejandro going to back that one. Over here, looking for Nick. No one home. It's going to be Nacho now for Los Amigos. Nacho Navijo Estrada. Nach from center field, sends this one down along the ground, trying to find one of his teammates. Camacho got a slight touch on it, but here comes Roldan. Nick. Roldan sends it across field. Nick. Doing a nice job here. Sends this one up there, looking for Riley Gansey. Riley, drop it in perfectly. Picked up ball here, Riley, but her pass intercepted momentarily by Mark, and then Alejandra got a touch on it, and now Riley coming down the line to finish this one up. Oh, man. Bad luck there for Riley. That one's going to go just wide to the left-hand side. Oh, so close on that one. So knock-in coming here for Los Amigos. Nacho. Novijo Estrada brings this one back in. Nacho Novijo Estrada. Big bomb down the field. Right there to Mark Gansey. Gansey wanting to get another point here. Mark Gansey, and he's going to convert, so gets his team to double digits. Nice pickup here by Mark. Out in front of the pack here. Straightens it up. Nicely done. One little tap just to make sure. And Mark Gansey gets his team to double digits now. Now this game is not tied. There was that half a goal in play. Bravos 10.5 to Los Amigos 10. So Los Amigos, they are still not in the lead, but they have been chipping away at Bravos' lead. So here we go. Ball back in play. Nick Roldan in possession. There is that half a goal here. Bravo still maintains a lead. Camacho with a little back shot. Over here looking for Nacho Novijo. Unable to get there. It's going to be Roldan now. Nick. Leaves it behind for Alejandro. Alejandro back to Nick. Roldan trying to get this one back to the goal mouth. Nick Roldan sends it across the goal. And, oh, look at that. Coming out of there with it is going to be Nacho Novijo Estrada. Sends this one deeper into the field. Right there for Camacho Piedes. Piedes now. Keeping this one going. Camacho over center field. We've got less than a minute. Just ahead of that 30-second warning horn here. Nick Roldan with possession. Trying to get this one back and maintain their half a goal lead here for Bravos. Under 30 seconds remaining left in this chukker. Nick Roldan fires a big one downfield. And that's going to go over the back line wide. And a little knock in here. Not a lot of time left. Only a handful of seconds here. Nacho Novijo sends this one in. And that'll just about do it, folks. Mark Gansey coming over here to the ball. But ultimately runs out of time. Ooh, man. So, 10.5 to 10. The final score for this leg. Stay with us, folks. Don't go anywhere. We've got the Mountain Chevrolet team on deck. They're going to come back out onto the field, and they're going to face off against Bravos. And we're going to say goodbye to the Los Amigos team. But we'll see them again later on for our trophies and awards. So stay with us. We'll be back in just a couple moments with our third and final leg here of this BASALT Handicap Round Robin Final. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, live here at the Aspen Valley Polo Club. Thanks for staying tuned during that little break. We are ready to get underway here for our third and final leg here in this round robin final. 7-6 on the scoreboard here. Mountain Chevrolet on top over Bravos. And umpire Dorniak has the teams lined up here at center field, ready to get this one underway. And we're going to have a little discussion, making sure we know who's going which direction and what's happening here. It looks like we are just about ready to get this one on the ground. And away we go. Umpire Dorniak puts the ball back on the ground, and we're off and working. Here comes Nick Roldan. Nick. Roldan taking it across field. He's got Sugar Erskine chasing him down. Roldan for Bravos. Nick sends this one downfield. He's got Riley Ganzi on the move there. Oh, bad luck off the leg of the pony, but she's followed up here nicely by Alejandra Navijo Estrada. Estrada now. His pass across field. Looking to find one of his teammates, but Michael Payne coming through with the steal. Unable to keep it moving, though. Riley Ganzi gets a hold of this one, steals it. Nicely done there by Riley Ganzi. Let's take another look at this one on the drone footage. You see, she comes through, perfectly placed, skirts it right inside that post. Nicely done there by Riley. Tying us up here, 7 goals apiece. Fantastic play by Riley Ganzi. She's been playing some really great polo so far this summer. And here we go. Ball's back on the ground. Sugar comes together there with Roldan. Roldan comes away with the ball. Nick keeping this one going. Downfield. Nick's pass up there for Riley Ganzi. Ganzi, she's hot. She just scored on the other end. Looking to do so here. And look at that. Takes the shot. Puts it right on in. Riley got a little miss hit on that one, but recovered beautifully and sends that ball dead center between the uprights. Nicely done there by Riley, taking the lead here, 8-7. Very nice play here. Here comes Santi Tocolino out of the bowling for Mountain Chevrolet. Santi. His pass up the field here. Going to follow it up himself. Santi Tocolino. And just like that, we're back to being tied up here. Look at this. Santi muscles his way through there on a fast pony. Gets in front of Roldan and one little tap. Nicely done here. That is how you do it. All tied up, 8 goals apiece as we head back to center field for another bowl in here on our mounted official. Quick goals here being scored back to back. As we click down to just under 4 minutes left here in this first chukker of play. Santi, little pump fake. Faked out back shot here, trying to give Nick Roldan the slip. Santi Tocolino fires this one down. Up in front here, he's got Jason Crowder. Crowder leaves it behind for Michael Payne. Crowder back in on it now. Sugar. Erskine gets a hold of this one, trying to keep this one under control. Unable to keep it, though. Now Nick Roldan coming in on the action. Roldan. All by himself. Little dangerous thing to do there. You don't ever want to leave Nick by himself. Here comes Riley now, picking up the pass from Roldan. Riley having a little trouble with the bouncing ball. Leaves it behind. Here comes Alejandra now. Alejandra Foster also having some trouble with that ball. It's going to be left behind. Stolen now by Mountain Chevrolet. Santi. Now Jason. Jason Crowder. To Santi Tocolino. Tocolino now. Fires one up here looking for Michael Payne. Nicely placed pass there by Tocolino. Michael Payne. Beautiful pickup there by Michael. Trying to find Sugar Erskine. Stoleno out of there by Alejandro Navijo Estrada. Oh, no. Not what he wanted to do there. Alejandro Navijo Estrada miscues on that ball. But Michael Payne coming down the line, but just not able to find the goal mouth there. It's going to go just wide. So Bravos dodging a little bit of a bullet out there. Alejandro Navijo Estrada back there behind the ball. Alejandro. Okay. So, time is out. Umpire having a little discussion there with Alejandro. We've got some players off changing ponies. And going to dive right back in as soon as we get everyone back out onto the field. We've got a tie ball game here. We started this, we started this, Chucker. We've had quite a few goals so far. 2 by Riley. 2 goals by Riley, Ganzi, and a goal there by Santi Tocolino. And here we go. Back in action now. Alejandro Navijo Estrada sends this one into the playing surface. Now gives this one a big ride down the field. 2.5 minutes left to play as we cross center field. Jason Crowder coming in on the action, stealing it back for Mountain Chevrolet. Jason. Ooh, bad luck there for Jason, having a little trouble with the ball. Stolen now by Riley, who sets up a play for Nick Roldan. Nice little play there by Riley Ganzi. Got in there and stole that one and gave a little short pass to Nick. And Nick's going to take this one right on through for another goal for Bravos. You see this. Riley was able to get a hold of that ball that Jason miscued on. Short little pass to Nick, and Nick right down to the goal mouth. So nicely done there by Bravos Polo Team. Nick Roldan gets credit for that one here on the score sheet. Nicely done there. And out of the bowling, here comes Crowder. Jason. Crowder now. Fires one up the field. He's got Santi Tocolino. Tocolino now. Oh, my goodness. Off the goalpost. Wow. Off the goalpost. Stays in the playing surface here. Roldan sends a pass up looking for Alejandro Navijo Estrada. Estrada and Crowder come together now. Sugar Erskine. Erskine. His pass right there. No one home. No. Michael Payne able to get established on it. Gets a hold of this ball. Michael Payne working his way down the field. Goes for the next shot here. Miscues, but he's followed up now by Santi Tocolino. Tocolino with possession now. Riley Ganzi on his hip. Tocolino. Oh, man. Not quite the right angle. It's going to go wide over the back line to the right-hand side. Man, that shot earlier, though, he was on the move there. That ball right off the goalpost. Bad luck on that one. So here comes Alejandro Navijo Estrada with the knock-in. Under 30 seconds remain here. Alejandra Foster keeping this one, working downfield, trying to keep this one under control. Nick Roldan there now. Santi Tocolino. Tocolino keeping this one away from that goal mouth here for Mountain Chevrolet. Sends this one downfield, and that is just about going to do it here. That is all she wrote, folks, for Chucker number 1 here. We're going to go ahead and send the players off. We'll be right back in it with more action as soon as we get the players back out on fresh ponies. Welcome back. Nick Roldan out of the bowling here. Starting off chucker number 2. Roldan. Big neck shot down there. He's got Riley Gansey on the move. Riley gets to that ball. Unable to make a play on it, though. It's going to be Tocolino now for Mountain Chevrolet. Santi. Tocolino. Keeping this one to himself for the time being. Goes around the backside of Riley, trying to get around her. She's not giving him an inch, though. Here is the pass along the ground. Looking for Crowder, but Nick Roldan read that one. Got himself turned, facing the right direction now. Here comes Tocolino back in control for Mountain Chevrolet. Santi Tocolino. Fires one up the field. Tocolino. Not quite the distance or the angle. That was, if it did go, it was going to go wide, but it stays on the playing surface. Here comes Sugar. Now Michael. Now Jason. And Alejandra in on the action. Now Alejandro coming back to that ball. Sugar is there as well. Alejandro Navijo Estrada, though, comes away with this play. Ale. His pass up here for Nick Roldan. Roldan fires one up the field here. He's got Riley on the move. Riley Gansey gets herself established on that line. Nicely done here. Nice pickup here by Riley. Gansey. And you can tell by the body language she's not too happy with that one. It's going to go wide to the right-hand side, and the knock-in is here with Santi Tocolino. Bringing this one back into play for Mountain Chevrolet. Santi, his pass upfield looking for Crowder. Jason comes to this ball right over center field. Nick Roldan on his hip. Jason. Crowder. Keeping this one going. Now he's going to release a big one downfield, centering shot. Trying to find one of his teammates here. Alejandro is there to escort that one over the back line. So, nice shot on goal, though, by Jason Crowder, just off angle. It's going to go just a couple inches wide to the right-hand side. It looks like we're going to take advantage of this and have a courtesy change, I believe. Yes, we're going to send some players off. This ball is in neutral territory. We're going to have a quick timeout here before this knock-in. Get some players on some fresh ponies and get right back into it. 9-8 the score here. Bravos on top. See Michael Payne over there taking advantage of this courtesy change, hopping on a fresh pony. Most of the players elected to stay on their current mounts. And here we go. Ball's back in play. Alejandro Navijo Estrada from the back line. Taps it once and fires a big shot downfield. No one there to receive that pass, though. It's going to be picked off now by Tocolino. Santi. Tocolino gets a turn back, facing the right direction now. Fires a huge one downfield, looking to find the goal. I'm going to go ahead and call that a shot on goal for Santi, but comes up short. Here comes Sugar Erskine now on the action. Shugs. Sugar, Nick, Alejandro, Sugar. Waiting to see what's going to happen there. Now Alejandro. Navijo Estrada fires this one up the field. He's got Alejandro Foster on the move. Alejandra, beautiful pickup here. Nicely done. And a beautiful looking pony as well. Alejandra over center field, keeping this one going, fighting with the bouncing ball, left it behind. Here comes Riley in the cleanup position. Nicely done there by Riley. Sends this one right back up, trying to find Alejandra. Santi is there. Alejandra can't make a play. Jason sends it right back up to Santi in the corner. Now, sends this one further up the field here. He's got Michael Payne on the move over center field. Michael Payne, not quite where he wanted to place that one. It's going to go deep into the corner. Sugar is there. Nice little play there by Sugar. Nice little flip back shot there. Michael Payne. Oh, man. He's going to run out of real estate there. That ball is going to trickle over the back line. wide of the goal. So we're going to have a knock-in coming up here for Bravos. Alejandro Navijo Estrada behind the ball. Alejandro Navijo Estrada. Umpire calls play. Ale taps it back in. Taps it once. Now sends a pass up here looking for Alejandra. Foster. Dropping in on the line. Picking it up. Nice. Easy. Swings here. Keeping this one moving downfield. Santi Tocolino coming in for the steal, though. Drags it forward. Now slaps a back shot here. Looking for one of his teammates across field. No one there. It's going to be picked off now by Alejandro Navijo Estrada. Estrada with possession. Keeping this one under control. Working his way back towards the goal mouth here. Alejandro Navijo Estrada. Nicely done there. Ale gets it done. Adds another point to the Bravo side of the scoreboard. Take a look at this one. Alejandro taking the shot from a distance there. Nicely done here. Gets his team to double digits. 10-8 the score. Just over a minute remaining here in Chucker number 2. And away we go. First one to get a hold of this ball is going to be Michael Payne out of the bowl-in. Nicely done there by Michael. He's going to lose the handle, though, to Nick Roldan. Roldan. Now Sugar. Now Alejandro. Now Tocolino and Sugar once again. Everybody getting touches on this ball. Sugar's going to send this one up here looking for Tocolino. Unable to find him, though. It's going to be Nick Roldan now to steal this one back for Bravos. Nick Roldan keeping this one to himself. He's got players in motion downfield. Let's see. Or he's got players getting into position down there. Unfortunately, no one is quite there yet. No, coming in. Look at that. Alejandra Foster able to find herself on that line. But Michael Payne with a little back shot there, disrupting that run. And here comes Nick Roldan in the cleanup position. Nick Roldan just going to escort that ball right between the uprights. Nicely done there by Roldan. You'll see a series of plays here. Michael, nice play there by Michael Payne to save that goal. But unfortunately, it goes right back to the mallet of Nick Roldan, who escorts it over the goal line. That's going to do it, folks, for Chucker number 2, though, as we tick down. So, 11-8 the score. We're going to go ahead and let the players hop on fresh ponies and be right back in it with more action here. Our 9th and final Chucker of the day coming up next. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Live here on CTV Sports. This is the finals of the BASALT Handicap. Our final chucker of the day coming up here, 11-8 the score, with Bravos on top. We've got most of the players assembled here at center field, and here come the rest of them. And look at that. As soon as umpire Dorniak sees a clean and proper lineup, he's going to release this ball back out onto the field. We're going to start things off with this bowl in here. We did end chucker number 2 with a goal by Nick Roldan, bringing his team to 11 to the 8 of Mountain Chevrolet. Looks like our official is having a quick discussion with one of the side officials. So just give us one moment here. Looks like everything is under control. So here we go. Ball put back on the ground, off and working. Last chucker of the day. Oh, bad luck there. Take a quick pause there. Some good sportsmanship there by Jason Crowder. Picking up the mallet of Alejandro Navijo Estrada. Handing it right back to him. So, little bit of a mulligan here. Another bowl in right here, just off center. And here we go. Ball's put back on the ground. Coming out of there with it is going to be Nick. No, Jason. Now Santi. Tocolino ultimately gets out of there with the bowl in. Santi Tocolino keeping this one under control. Looking around. Gets it reestablished. Now sends it downfield. He's got Michael Payne on the move here. Michael just out of reach, though, for Michael. Jason out of reach as well. And first one to get turned is going to be Roldan. Nick Roldan takes a shot now. Sends it downfield. Over center field. Riley Gansey in position now. Gansey, a little miss hit on that one. Now Nick coming back in on the action. Nick Roldan takes it deep into the corner. Takes the shot, and it's going to go wide over the back line, wide to the right-hand side. So knock-in coming here for Mountain Chevrolet. Santi Tocolino back there behind the ball. Ready to do the honors and send this one back into play. Here we go. Santi sends this one in. Up in front here. Jason Crowder gets established on the line. Here we go. Jason slows it down. Make sure he gets all of that ball. Jason dealing with Nick Roldan there. Jason takes a shot, but it's intercepted now by Alejandro Navijo Estrada for Bravos. Alejandro sends this one up here looking for Riley. Nice little approach shot here by Riley Gansey. Can she get back to this ball? No, not this time. Sugar got a hold of that one here. Now setting up a play for Santi Tocolino. Tocolino gets this one turned back, facing the right direction now for Mountain Chevrolet. Santi Tocolino. Nick goes for the steal there. Unable to make contact with it, but here comes Riley Gansey. Trying to keep this one under control. Loses the handle on it here. Where's this ball going to end up? Jason Crowder finds it. Jason, his shot up there. Now Michael Payne. Look at that. Nicely done by Michael. See Jason take a shot here. A couple players. Alejandro taking a couple swipes at it. Sugar thought about it, but Michael finds himself perfectly placed to get a hold of that ball, send it right on through. Nicely done there by Michael. He had a great first leg in this match today. And a great first 3 chuckers. Now, getting his team to 9 goals. And we're going to go ahead and utilize this time after that goal before the bowl-in for a courtesy change. We see Michael making a quick change down there onto a gray pony. And going to head back over to center field and line up on our mounted official. All right. A couple other players taking advantage of the courtesy change as well. And as soon as we get everyone back out, I'm going to go ahead and put this ball back on the ground. 2 goals separating these two teams. And away we go. Ball put back on the ground, coming out of there with it. Michael Payne got a hold of it. Nicely done here by Michael. Now Nick coming in with the steal, though, for Bravos. Nick Roldan. Big bomb down the field. Nick Roldan. Look at that, Nick Roldan. Okay, so there was a whistle there. It looked like Nick just took a shot on goal and peeled off, but nope, it is a whistle on the field. Little right-of-way violation in favor of Mountain Chevrolet. Here comes Santi Tocolino from behind the ball for the penalty number 5B from the spot of the infraction. Santi takes a shot, has the distance, not quite the angle. It's going to go wide to the right-hand side. So knock-in coming here for Bravos. Alejandro Davijo Estrada behind the ball. Sends this one up here, looking for Riley. Gansey dropping in on the line, picking up the ball. Not quite the shot she was looking for the first time. Able to get another one on it. Here comes Nick Roldan now. Roldan. Nick Roldan takes a shot. Oh, man. So close, but it's going to go wide to the left-hand side this time around. And knock-in coming now for Mountain Chevrolet. Santi Tocolino behind the ball. Off the back line. Santi Tocolino sends this one into the playing surface. He's got Sugar Erskine there to pick up the pass. Sugar sends this one up. Uh-oh. Someone broke a mallet on that one. I saw a mallet head flying, but Michael Payne, he's got a good mallet. He's going to go ahead and pick up this ball, trying to work it down towards the goal mouth. Michael Payne. Payne leaves it behind. Nick Roldan now in on the action with the steal. Someone dropped the mallet this time around. Ooh. Man, what a series of plays there. Whistle's going to sound, stopping the action here. We're going to go ahead and grab that mallet. Let's see what happened here. Not sure if there might be a foul there. It could have also just been a timeout. No, so no foul. The goal does count for Michael Payne. We did have a timeout there to help retrieve that dropped mallet. But Michael Payne getting another point here. Nicely done. Playing that number 1 position very well today. Gets out front, ready to receive the ball and send it right through the uprights. So here we go. Minute and a half remaining here. 1 goal separating these two teams. Here we go. Nick Roldan picking up the play. Nick gets this one turned back, facing the right direction now. Gives Michael the slip. Nick Roldan keeping this one under control. Nice little play there by Nick. Michael was coming down the line. Nick flipped the little shot back for Alejandro Navijo Estrada. Estrada now over center field. Sends this one down. Looking for Roldan. Nick unable to make contact there. Here comes Riley. Riley Gansey gets a hold of that one. Nicely done there. Let's take another look at this goal for Riley. You see Nick leaves that one behind for Riley. 1 touch and right through the goal mouth. Nicely done there by Riley. Gets your team up ahead by 2. And here's the 30-second warning horn. We're under 30 seconds. This is the final chucker, so we will play out the last little bit here. Tocolino. Santi Tocolino sends this one up here. Looking for Michael Payne. Michael having a little trouble with that ball. Where'd that one go? He lost it there in the air. Now, Michael able to get back under control here. Michael Payne. All right. Let's take another look here. Michael Payne gets in there. Nick Roldan, miscues on that one. Michael. And he's going to send that one right on in. 1 more for good measure. But that's all she wrote, folks. 12-11 is the final score here. Bravos on top, don't go anywhere. Stay with us. We've got some trophies and awards coming your way, but we're going to let these players hop off their ponies and take a little breather, and we're going to be back here at center field for our trophies and awards. So stay tuned right here on CTV Sports. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys so much for staying tuned here. We've got our players assembled here at center field for our trophy and awards presentation. Mr. Gaston Dorniak helping us out here. Our mounted official. All right. Just getting everyone all organized out there. Here comes our final player, making her way out there. Nicely done. Okay, so this is, of course, the BASALT Handicap. The finals of the BASALT Handicap. So we do have awards for all three of our teams, plus an MVP award, a couple pony awards, and, of course, our perpetual trophy there as well. So, all right, so we do have the American Polo Horse Association Best Playing Pony Award. This is a horse ridden by Sugar Erskine. Unfortunately, I do not have the name of that pony. If I get it here before we finish the broadcast, I will be sure to let you guys know. But beautiful pony there, ridden by Sugar Erskine. And then the Aspen Valley Best Playing Pony. This one, of course, of Santi Tocolino. Mountain Chevrolet team getting both of the Best Playing Pony awards. Nicely done there by the boys in the white jerseys today. All right, so I will do my best to try and get those pony names for you guys. But for now, we're going to go ahead and go on to our third place team, Los Amigos. We've got Paul Foster, Mark Ganzi coming up here. Next up is Tamacho Piedes. And rounding out that lineup, he played the number 4 back position today for Los Amigos, Nacho Novicio Estrada. And then on to our second place team, the runners up today, Mountain Chevrolet. Got Michael Payne. Jason Crowder with the number 2. Sugar Erskine. And the number 4 for Mountain Chevrolet, Santi Tocolino. And then on to our winning team here. First place today in the BASALT Handicap Final. Bravos, we have Alejandra Foster. Oh, I like that. They get to choose which one they like. So very nicely done there. There's some beautiful knives there. Riley Ganzi played the number 2 position. Nick Roldan played the number 3. He gets to choose, and then Alejandro, he'll get what's left. So there's Nick Roldan. And then, of course, rounding out that lineup, playing the number 4 back position, Alejandro Novicio Estrada. There you have the winning team there. We do have one more award to give. The award for our MVP. And today's MVP, none other than Nick Roldan for the Bravos Polo team. Congratulations, Nick. And at this time, we're going to ask Mountain Chevrolet and Los Amigos to step down. And we're going to get a nice photo here and present our winning team, Bravos, with the perpetual trophy here for the BASALT Handicap. And ladies and gentlemen, there you have the winners of the 2026 BASALT Handicap. Bravos. All right. So there you have it, folks. Thank you so much for tuning in here on CTV Sports. My name is Cale Newman. I speak on behalf of everyone here at CTV Sports and the Aspen Valley Polo Club when I say thank you for tuning in. We will see you guys on the next broadcast.